see in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans, clean money and count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Jacksonville. Fielded about a yard deep. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. This is Ajayi. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Nice.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Wentz.
Okay,
and
there
he's
he
going
is.
to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. Calais Campbell able to drop him for a loss of 4.
So sweet sack by the ankles.
Bortles now on first down. Caught. Severian Jenkins, right side.
Let's go,
Give him
Dougie.
9
If
there
that's
on the
you,
first
let's
down
go, baby.
conversion.
Another
Seeing
fucking
that
clinic
play,
right here.
understanding
Let's
just
go.
how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down
Fucking
for them.
Jacksonville
Brings out a
Jaguars
nice second
football.
down
Let's
for
go.
them.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Bortles going to run the draw with Fournette. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Bortles. He goes
Come on,
underneath
Melvin.
for
Come on,
Young.
Melvin.
And give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was
Get
going
up,
to pick up
TJ.
the first down there?
First down.
Well, I
That's
knew
a
one
first
thing.
down.
It wasn't
Let's
his
go.
primary target. At least it didn't look like it.
Perfect.
Turned out to be the play they needed, though, and it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that third down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw the little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
Bortles to throw on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Nice.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert. And now it's 1st and goal. Big completion there on 3rd and short. Keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. 1st and goal, and you know me. I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Here we go. Punch right, punch right, punch right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down
sit
territory.
back and watch, my friend.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal.
Show you some dog pound bullshit.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And it was there.
It was. It was my fault. I didn't score on that one.
It's all good right here. He's stacking this shit.
Spread right, 72.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line.
That's right. He's got 98 yards to go.
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. from the gun. It's Wentz. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibson. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. They get 9 there, and in the process, escaping their end zone, picking up a first down.
He's going to throw to that same spot.
Wentz now on first down. Forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Gibson. Give him 12 yards on that one.
Yo, what's up, Dougie?
Shut it down.
Nice movement there by Carson Wentz outside of the pocket. Completes another pass. Help me out here, partner. He's not sneaky athletic. He is athletic. How many times do I have to say it?
Yeah, you've been making that declaration for a while. And at 6'5", he ran a 40 of 4.77. So not only big, but he can move.
That's a good time for a quarterback. He and Andrew Luck, similar physiques, similar athletic ability.
Come on now, let's go. Ram. We got chips over here. 81.
Wentz now on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Calais Campbell in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Throwing now is Wentz. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Calais Campbell able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon. On third and long, it's Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibson. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Wentz.
Oh, there it is.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And last time, they had it fourth and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow him to get into the end zone.
What you were doing.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now Bortles looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker Jordan Hicks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I see these switching gears for a second. After last year, 7 NFL head coaches were relieved of their duties. And in week 1 of this season, those 7 coaches went 0-7. They fared a little better, though, in week 2.
They certainly did. Finally got into the win column. 3 of those happened. 1 in Chicago, 1 in Tennessee, and 1 in Indianapolis. Finally getting off the schneid. The other guys trying to get it done in week 3.
Yeah, including John Gruden. Curious to see when he gets his first victory out west. Here's Wentz to throw. Steps away to his left. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. They got his man complete. And all the way down to the 42. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's Ajayi. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now it's Ajayi. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
Please take a
this
shot.
One from 48 yards away. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Yes!
So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have
Does
maybe
remind
got
you of
that
anyone?
one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
They begin with a run by Fournette. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, here's Corey Grant now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And now he'll tuck it and run. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Nice play.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Bortles now to throw. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Very crisp play.
They go play action here on 1st down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jordan Hicks, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Shotgun now for Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. Looking long for Westbrook. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long.
I don't think in those situations very often.
Throwing now is Bortles. Hard throw, incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Sproles, the return. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start out on the ground with a J. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Unique play. In there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Same result.
Eagles coming up
down,
on 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Wentz now to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Darius.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Okay, Darius. Now you think you're gonna punt, huh, you little bitch?
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll run it again with Fournette. And Allen to run. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Chris Long in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. As we are just about set to go here in quarter. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Spread right, spread right, spread right, spread right, smack. Omaha, Omaha, Omaha.
Now Bortles. He'll check this one off to Fournette. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Bortles. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cole. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Love that play call, too. Had potential to go deep, but...
And Lambo will put this one through, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Well, it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? In the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points almost look like 30, don't they?
Yeah, those 3 points look like a miracle right there. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Wow,
not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
He just kept running. He just flipped that.
They run with Ajayi.
Wow.
Powerful running. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Oh,
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
And he's already proven to be no better than Zane Gonzalez with his kicking, so he's got a long way to go.
82.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Down right around the 25. Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get him closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
Oh, why didn't he dive? Oh my
And the kick by
gosh.
Elliott is good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But it's 3-3 now here in the 4th. It's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? This feels like the pitcher's doing nice and tense on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
The Jaguars getting set to go. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do they do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Get up.
Back to throw. Bortles throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Bortles now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Bortles. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
Now they're just trying to do anything possible to try and get the ball downfield and get into field goal range.
And with that clock dwindling, they felt the need to take a pretty big shot there. Unfortunately, couldn't complete it. Eluding the pressure right. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
To throw, it's Bortles. He can run for it, and he will. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now the onus will fall on the shoulders of Josh Lambo. This from long, very long range. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short.
Get in.
I would have had that one with me. I would have went in.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Yeah.
To return it is Corey Grant. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw of overtime for Bortles. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
Like that.
And we're always looking for that elusive term, momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers, and see what happens.
Yes, sir.
Call it a gain is 7, and it gets them a new set of downs. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Bortles to Cole for the Jacksonville first. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jordan Hicks in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
He's just sold out. And how did he get there so fast? I wonder if his pass rush is on.
No, it's just play action.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Yeah, that's
To throw is Bortles. Being chased out left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
On third and long, it's Bortles. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
What can Wentz do now with his drive? And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Malik Jackson. in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Buying time to his left.
No way, no way.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Ball game.
Dancing to his left. Now he's going to go up top. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Some big-time drama as the game continues. They had to have that 4th down conversion. They made it work.
And you and I both
He does.
play callers, play sheets, right? And a lot of them look like
Let him do it, man. Let him do it.
They always have a special section for those plays when you absolutely have to have a 1st down, a touchdown, a big play. They went to that section right there and dialed that one up.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Over the top. Pick.
Now, Wentz again. Forced out to his left. Looking deep for his
Oh my God, you got it.
This will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. A great game that we got to see. And
that hurt.
Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Good game, good game.
Make this whole thing palatable.
I just want...